Hey guys, it's Melissa here for Yoga Barre. Welcome to the Kale Kitchen. You can feel free to do this exercise anywhere. If you feel that you have any impairments in your balance, it would be best to stand near a counter, a chair, any kind of piece of furniture. So for today, instead of us having it split up between barre and then yoga, relaxation, we're gonna mingle it all together and have us a great 30-minute workout. So for today, all you need is some light weights or some canned goods, anything that you have laying around the house, and you really can even do this exercise without any weights. You're still really going to challenge your balance, your core, you're going to engage your quads, every part of your muscle in your body, you're going to be engaging with this workout. So today we're going to start with Sun Salutation A as our warm-up. So we're going to go through it 3 times, and on our last round, we're going to do 1 breath per movement. So we're going to pick it up a little bit. You're going to notice I'm not going to call a chaturanga during this exercise. We don't want any injuries, and since I'm not there to help with your form, we don't want any injuries, okay? We have the coronavirus, we don't need anything else. So what we're going to do, we're going to have our feet right underneath of our hips. If you want to close your eyes, you can, and just follow my cues. You'll always be able to do that. Inhale as we lengthen our arms up towards the ceiling, slight little back bend. Exhale, forward fold, palms reach down to the ground. The crown of your head is hanging heavy down towards the mat. You'll feel that extension in your hamstrings. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to your shins, pushing back your hips and your glutes towards the back of the room. Exhale, forward fold, palms down to the ground. Exhale, plank. Go ahead and place both of your knees down on the ground. Flip the tops of your feet over. Inhale, cobra. Feel that expansion between your collarbones, slightly drawing your shoulder blades together. Feeling that length in the front of your abs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pushing those hips up and back, grounding down through both of your palms, your thumb and your index finger, really drawing your chest back towards your thighs. Inhale as we look to the top of your mat. Exhale as you hop, jump, or step, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, upward reach, palms meet at the top. Slight little back bend. Exhale, forward fold, palms to the ground. If you want to go ahead and pedal out your feet, you can do that by bending one knee and straightening the other. This is all about how you want to warm up your body, nobody else. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shins, feeling your collarbone separate. Exhale, forward fold. Step back to plank. Drop both of your knees. Flip the tops of your feet over. Inhale, cobra. Now, if you want to take this up to an upward facing dog, you can. You do that by lifting both tops of your thighs off of the mat. Good, really engaging all of your core muscles, your back muscles. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shooting those hips up and back, grounding those palms into the mat. With each exhale, seeing if you can draw your chest closer towards your thighs. Just focusing on your breath. Your breath will get you through any difficult motion. Inhale as we look to the top of your hands. Exhale as we hop, jump, or step. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, upward reach. Now this time we're going to go a little bit faster. Exhale, forward fold, palms to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank. Drop both of your knees, flip your feet over. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal out your feet. Drop both of your knees down to the ground. Make sure your weights are right in front of you. We're going to come into bird dog pose. So we're going to put the weight in your right hand. You're going to extend your left leg behind you, toes pointed. Go ahead and grab your weight in your right hand. We're going to lift and lower. So as we lift, we're going to inhale, exhale as we lower, making sure you're keeping your hips even. Don't allow your hips to open up to one side. Really draw that navel up towards your spine. Your wrists are stacked right underneath of your shoulders. Good. Just focus on your breath. Inhale and exhale. Good. Your gaze should be down at your mat. You do not want your gaze up at the phone. So for a few counts, make sure you're not watching your phone or your tablet or whatever you're using to watch this video. We're going to go for 8 more like this. 6, 4, 2, 1. Hold it up. We're going to pulse for a 3 count. Pulse, 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 down. So inhales, we're pulsing, down. Good. Keep pulsing for 3. Focus on that breath. Focus on those hips being level. Inhales, we pulse. Four more like this, guys. Inhales, we lift. 3 more. Last one. Good. So now this time what we're going to do is we're going to bring our bird dog out to the side. So inhales, we lift our arm and our leg. We're going to draw the right arm towards the right and our left leg over towards the left. Exhale as we bring it back in. Inhale as we bring it out. Exhale as we bring it back in. Good. Keep those hips even. Focus on your breath. Really think about using your back muscles and your lats to pull your arm out to the side. 6 more like this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and drop it down. Go ahead and push back for child's pose. Really drawing the glutes towards your heels. You can either have your knees out wide or you can have them closer to you. Try to reach your forehead down to the ground. And just take a minute. Feel that nice stretch. Really pushing down through those palms. Feeling that stretch up at your shoulder blades. Through your low back. Inhale as we lift back up. Preparing for the opposite side, go ahead and place that weight in your left hand. We're going to extend the right leg behind us and the left leg out right in front. Inhale as we lift, lower, lift, lower. Inhale, exhale. Really think about squeezing that right glute as you're lifting, keeping those hips even. Inhale, exhale. Good, perfect. Draw your navel up towards your spine. Engage those abs. Six more like this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up there. Let's pause it for 3. 3, 2, 1. Exhale to release. Inhale as we pause for 3. Exhale to release. Good. Keep pulsing. Good. Really focusing on those hips, making sure you're not dipping into that left side. Good. 4 more like this, guys. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 2, 2 more. Last one. Good. Now we're going to take the bird dog out to the side again. So inhale as we lift our left arm and our right leg, bringing it out to the side, back overhead. Out to the side, back overhead. Good. Six more, guys. Keep those hips even. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Go ahead and drop your weight. This time, go ahead and exhale as we push up for downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal out your feet. Drop your left knee down to the ground. We're going to come into side plank, so you can move your one weight out of the way. Go ahead and grab your hand weight with your right hand. Your left arm is stacked right underneath of your left shoulder, and your left knee is stacked over your left hip. What we're going to do is we're going to inhale as we rotate up, opening our chest towards the right side of the room. Exhale as we thread our weight underneath of our left arm. Inhale as we lift. Exhale as we thread. Six more like this. Really rotate that chest open, feeling that little bit of a stretch in your right side. 3, 2, and 1. Come right up, leaving that right arm right stacked above your right shoulder. We're going to keep our right foot flexed. We're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. Keep focusing on your breath. We're going to inhale as we're lifting. Exhale as we're bringing it down. We're going to combo this in a second. 4, 3, 2, 1. So this time what we're going to do, we're going to lift and bring our right arm towards our right leg. Now this time though, we're going to exhale as we're bringing our right arm towards our right leg. Keep that right foot flexed. Four more like this. 3, 2, 1. Let's pulse it out. Work your coordination this morning. Keep pulsing. Keep breathing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Go ahead and rotate back down to tabletop position. If you need to take some cat cows, you can. Inhale for cow, drawing your navel down towards the ground, separating your collarbones, feeling your shoulder blades squeezing together. Exhale, cat, arching your spine up towards the ceiling, drawing that navel up towards the spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And we're going to switch to the opposite side. So I'm going to turn so you guys can still see me, but we're on the opposite side. So your right knee's down, your right wrist is stacked underneath of your right shoulder. Your left leg is long. Inhale as we lift that left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale as we thread it under our right arm. Inhale as we lift. Exhale as we thread. like this, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale as we lift that left leg and lower. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Good. Make sure those hips are stacked atop one another. Good, you're drawing your navel towards your spine. That left arm is still stacked on top of the right shoulder. Four more like this, and we're going to combo. 3, 2, 1. We're going to add in the arm as we're lifting our leg. Inhale, exhale. Good. Really engage those glutes. Squeeze that right glute as you're trying to hold your body up. Six more like this, guys. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to pulse it out. Arm and leg. It's really challenging your coordination here. That left glute should be on fire. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So you can drop both of the weights at the top of your mat. You can go ahead and do some hip circles. Big ones over towards the right. Really stretching out both of your glutes. And then let's reverse, going to the left. And one more. Good. So now keeping your weight semi-near you, we're going to go into some downward dog taps. So what we're going to do is exhale, push back for downward facing dog. Your feet are about hips width. Go ahead and you can grab your right can good or a hand weight, whatever you're using today. And what we're going to do is we'll bring our right hand towards our left foot and then back to a plank position. Right hand, left foot, plank position. Good, really drawing those hips up and back. Making sure that when you come into plank, that your wrists are underneath of your shoulders. You're not sticking your booty up in the air. Eight more like this, guys. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. If you need to come down a minute, roll out your wrists, feel free. We don't want you to be hurting through this exercise, and a lot of times if you're putting all that weight on your wrist, it will start to hurt. You can go ahead and flex your fingers, and we're going right back into it. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, let's place the weight in our left hand. Exhale as we reach back. Inhale to plank. Good, so really try to get that left hand to reach back to your right foot or ankle. It can always be your shin if you can't reach. Those hips are going straight up. Make sure that they're not going out to the right side. They need to go straight up. Really feel that stretch in your hamstrings. Six more like this, guys. Really make sure you're hitting the plank and the down dog. Slow down your breathing if it's up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale as we lift our right leg up for three-legged dog. Bending our right knee, opening it up towards the right side, feeling that hip opening stretch. Good. Pushing down through those palms, really lifting those hips up. Pushing that left heel into the ground. Exhale as you step that right hand towards the outside of your right wrist. Keep focusing on your breath here, guys. Now, if you want to, you can drop that left knee down, flipping the tops of your foot over. Really lifting that chest up. Your gaze is right in front of you. No tension in your neck. Allowing that hip to open. Feeling that left hip flexor stretching out. Exhale as we push back for three-legged dog on the right. Lifting that right leg up towards the sky. And then place it right down next to your left. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lifting those hips up. Inhale as we lift our left leg for three-legged dog. Bending that left knee. Opening it up towards the left side of the room for a nice hip opener. Exhale as we step that left foot to the outside of our left hand. Really pushing down through those palms, lifting up your chest. No tension in your neck. Nice and strong arms. You should even feel your triceps kicking in when you're in this pose. Go ahead and drop that right knee down, flipping the top of your foot over. Lifting your chest towards the front of the room. Now this time to get out of this pose, we're going to flip our right toes over. We're going to angle our left toes out towards the left part of the mat to about approximately a 45-degree angle. We're going to prepare, so we're going to lift up that right leg from the ground. Exhale as we bring that right foot to the outside of our right hand. Coming into yogi squat, grabbing both of your arm weights. I'll scoot back so you guys can see me a little bit better. Good. Just hold this pose for a minute. Inhale as we shoot up. Good. Go ahead and toe walk your feet in right underneath your hips. We're going to come into one leg mountain. So I'll step back. So inhale as we lift our right knee. Good. We're just going to find balance and comfort in this pose at first, and then we're going to add on. Now remember, you can stand next to a piece of furniture and drop one of the weights, no problem. So what we're going to do, we're going to inhale as we extend our arms over our head and extending our right leg long and bring it back down. Inhale to lift, exhale to drop it. Good. Nice and slow. Really engaging your core. So you're drawing your navel towards your spine, pulling the top of your head up towards the ceiling, relaxing your shoulders down every time we bring them down. Make sure we're not getting any shoulder rings. Those shoulders should not be earrings. Good. 4 more like this. 3, 2, 1. We're going to throw in the balance challenge here. We're going to come into a warrior 3 with a tricep extension. So our arms are going to go behind us and then pull it back in. So really think about squeezing the backs of your arms. Keeping that neck straight. Your gaze is straight down towards the ground. Now if this feels too hard, you can always have that right leg down on the ground as a kickstand. But really try and challenge your balance. Good. Flex that right foot. Engage that right glute. Six more like this. 4, Keep those arms extended. We're gonna pulse out that standing leg. Good. Squeeze those arms towards your midline. So you're engaging your back muscles. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Step that right foot back to about a 45-degree angle. Go ahead and put some bend in that front leg for warrior 1. Both of your hips are trying to make its way to the front of the room. Relaxing your shoulders down. Really digging your right foot down into the ground. We're gonna come into a lap pull down. So our arms are up in the air. Inhale as we lengthen up. Exhale as we draw our arms down, squeezing our shoulder blades. Inhale to lift. Exhale as we squeeze. Four more, guys. 3, 2, 1. Good. Step that right foot up to meet the left. If you need to shake it out, go ahead. We got to prepare for the opposite side. So our right leg will be our standing leg this time. Inhale as we lift our left knee up, flexing the foot, lifting our arms straight overhead. We're going to kick and lower. Just find your balance here, and then we're going to add in the arms. All right, arms are coming in. Exhale, inhale. Good. Nice and slow. Just concentrate on your breath. Your gaze is straight out in front of you. Making sure that you're not tucking your pelvis. Everything is straight down. You're kicking from your low abs. Six more, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and swing it back to warrior 3. We're going to come into warrior 3 with a tricep kick back. Go ahead and lift and lower. Good. Inhale as we bend. Exhale as we straighten our arms. Now remember that left leg can come down. If you feel that you're losing out on your form, put that leg down. I'd rather you have better form than half fall over and still try to do it. Six more, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your arms out. Let's squat down with that right standing leg. Squeezing those arms towards the midline of your body. No tension in the neck, no tension in the shoulders. 6 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to step that left leg back for warrior 1. Inhale as we lift. There's a bend in your right leg. Knees over top of your right ankle. Exhale as we bring our arms back, squeezing our shoulder blades. Inhale as we lift. Lifting that chest up towards the sky. Really squeezing those shoulder blades together. Feeling all of your back muscles engaged as you're pulling down. 6 more, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, forward fold. Dropping your waist down to the ground. Coming into ragdoll position. Opposite hands to opposite elbow. Slight bend in your knees. Drawing that chest towards your thighs. Allowing the crown of your head to hang heavy towards the mat. You can sway side to side. Place both hands down to the ground. We're going to come into hero's pose. So we're going to drop both knees down, pushing back our glutes towards our heels. Inhale as we extend, reaching up towards the sky, palms together. Exhale as we place our left hand on our right knee and our right hand to our low back. Drawing that right shoulder open, rotating it back. Your gaze should be over your right shoulder or to the side of the room. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale as we reach up and forward. Exhale as we rotate, bringing our right hand to our left knee and our left hand to our low back. Allowing that chest to open up towards the left side of the room. Sitting up as tall as you can. Inhale as we return back to center, reaching our arms up. Slight bend. Exhale, cactus arms. Lifting your chest up towards the sky. No tension in your neck. Inhale as we lift. Exhale, cactus. Go ahead and place both of your hands down to the ground. We're going to extend our right leg out to our side. The left knee's bent. The sole of our left foot is in towards our right inner thigh. Inhale as we reach up. Exhale as we rotate our chest towards our right thigh and fold. Inhale as you come back up, placing our right forearm inside of our right leg. Inhale as we lift our left arm up towards the ceiling, feeling your chest rotate up towards the ceiling. Keeping your neck and spine in neutral position. Pushing that right hand into your thigh, seeing if you can get a little bit more rotation in your trunk. And release, switching sides, bringing the right sole of your foot in towards your left leg. Inhale as we reach up. Exhale as we rotate our chest over towards our left thigh and fold. Inhale as we lift up. Place our left forearm inside of our left leg. Inhale as we extend our right arm up towards the ceiling. Feeling your chest rotate. Using that left arm to really lift and rotate your chest. Stacking your right wrist on top of your right shoulder if you can. With each exhale, seeing if you can rotate a little bit more, allowing your chest to shine up to the sky. And release. Bring both soles of your feet together for butterfly or bound angle. Inhale as we lift our arms up towards the sky. Exhale as we fold forward. You can either have your palms on the ground, you can keep them up and just really focusing on pushing your knees down. Whatever feels good for you, allowing your chest to melt down. Now it's better to keep your spine straight than rounding and getting your body all the way down. So really today, focus on keeping that length in your spine, keeping it nice and straight and not letting things hyper arch. With each exhale, seeing if your hips will open up a little bit more, drawing your chest closer down towards your feet. Inhale as you bring yourself back up to an easy seated position. Inhale as we reach our arms up towards the ceiling, palms together, bringing down to your third eye center. May peace be in your heart, bring it to others, and go on your day with peaceful thoughts and good memories to come. Namaste. Thank you everyone for joining me today, and hope to see you back in the studio really soon. Bye.